dice. You never know if it could change your life. Take a chance, you're neither wrong or right. You never know if you don't roll them dice.
Hello, Matt.
Howdy, Rob.
You know how time is a flat circle, Matt?
So I've heard. Yeah.
It's eternal recurrence. Everything that has happened is bound to happen again. We're ever forever trapped on the wheel. That's usually pitched as a bad thing, but
what if the wheel was fun? What if it was like a Ferris wheel or something?
What if it was fun doing the same thing a second time? What if history repeated itself as first as tragedy and then as farce, but like in a fun way? Because you like a fun farce.
Yeah, I do love a farce. We're talking about the revised Kingmaker again.
2.0. Yeah, so I really should have done this if I were prepared, but previously we have talked about Kingmaker in depth because Matt and I have both run and played in Kingmaker, the Paizo Pathfinder adventure path, which is terrific. It's a classic hex crawl, kingdom building, sweeping grand adventure, and we love it. But as you may or may not be aware, recently Paizo has released a updated version for their 2E or Pathfinder Second Edition rule set, and it's not just a rules gloss. There's actually like new content. So we wanted to. This felt like a bonus episode, something that we should probably address here, though there is kind of a lot to talk about.
Yeah, there really is. It's all, maybe edited a little more slickly. It's all in a single hardcover or single PDF. It is massive.
It's big.
600 plus pages, flipping through it. But it's a big, massive thing that I think we love. And yeah, I think we'll talk, I don't know, just generally about Kingmaker again, and then maybe some of the changes and maybe whether it's a good idea to run it now in 2023. Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but like you said, I don't know. The main thing that jumped out at me is just how much better Paizo has gotten at writing books and adventures. Just I have a bad brain for this, but like when I read something that is like well organized, well put together, that has like everything sort of like logically makes sense, I find it immensely relieving. And after, truthfully, I have been reading a bunch of like, I've been reading a bunch of Paizo adventure paths, which are fun because we've been reviewing them. But when I got to Kingmaker, I felt like a great weight had been lifted off of me because it's just so well organized. It's just it makes sense. It flows logically. You can find what you're looking for. All of the charts are like well laid out. It's just such a delight to read. And this is one of the things that I have been very impressed with Paizo about in recent years. And my main recommendation, even if you don't love D&D or 2E, is that the way that they write books, like they have explicitly said, we went to textbook creators and we like learn from how they do things, and the way they write and lay out their adventure paths and their rule books is just so nice to read. It's just I love it.
One of the things that's really great about reading this book is that it's like with hindsight they're like, there was a better way to organize the basic idea of the campaign, which was one of the huge hurdles with Kingmaker. I'm sure we'll get to it in a second, but it leads me to the idea that Paizo should just every 2 years release the best one of the 4 adventure paths that they made in hardcover with heavy revisions and edits after, all the feedback from all the millions of players. And then you should, as the average consumers that we are, we should only ever pay attention or buy those. So
yes,
I think you're it's a good guidepost load bench,
all of those things. Yep.
Yeah. To just go with the adventure paths that have been re-released as a single hardcover, right?
I
Rise of the
agree.
Rune Lords, Curse of the Crimson Throne, Kingmaker.
Yeah. If you are a first timer or new to Pathfinder or to Paizo and you want to get started, go with one of the re-releases because they're very, very good. And I think this is so cool, to be honest, because I don't want to call out any, well, I don't know why I care. Why do I care? Look, every other like RPG company, I don't know that you can point to anything and say they are learning and they are growing and they are getting better, right? They're all doing a no growth. Like if you read a Wizards of the Coast rule book or adventure path from this year.